Hi everybody, it's Sharon from Blessed to Craft Designs, and I'm here today to show you another super easy burlap wreath tutorial. Okay, fall is getting ready to come in, and so all of the burlaps, the browns, the oranges, the deep reds, all of those things are out now at Hobby Lobby and all the crafting stores. So now is the time to go ahead and get started on all your fall decorations for the season that's coming up. So I wanted to show you this super easy burlap tutorial. I just did one where I did the actual kind of the bubble method, super easy. And this one is just as easy, if not easier, than that one. I have a lot of people that ask me questions on like my Facebook page and also on my videos. You know, just asking a lot of questions, how to get started, this, that, and the other. And I actually have people that talk to me and say, well, you know, I love, you know, what you're doing, but I don't think that I can do that. I just can't do that. And I tell people, yes, you can. Trust me. If I can do it, then you can do it. It's just very easy. Just take your time. Don't stress over it. That's probably my number one. That's like my motto. Don't stress over it, okay? Because if it's something that you don't like, just take it a loose and start over again. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And I actually have four and probably a little more than half. This is one that I had left over before. I always get my ribbon from Hobby Lobby when they have this 50% off. You know, every other week their meshes and everything go on sale. This is, if you remember from the other video, my dollar store metal wreath ring, 14 inches. So this is a smaller one, and this is the one that was messed up where it actually came up. I don't know if you can see it right there, but I just took a little bit of floral wire, wrapped it around there, and now we're good to go. And then I do have a piece of string. I've also used the last video, I've also used some very thin floral wire. You can do that too. So we're going to get started. And the first thing I'm going to do is attach this to my frame. And I'm going to go up through the bottom. I don't want to start on, and it came up in two places. Look at that. So there's one there and there's one there. But I'm going to use this Dollar Tree frame. I'm going to use it. And then just, oops, got to make sure I get it in there first. And wrap this around there and secure it on. You know, burlap is pretty thin, so, and it does fray easy. So let's do it like that. Because I want to make sure this does not come up, does not come off. And you're going to tie this on right there. I can get my hands to do what I want them to do today. Alright. So I'm going to get that super tight. I'm not worried about how this is going to look because this will be covered up. You will not be able to see this. You're not going to be able to see it at all. So don't really worry about how that looks. Just make sure it's actually secured on there. Okay. And then what you're going to do, and I meant to start on this one, but that's okay. I'll start on this one first. Is you're just going to take each end. You're going to make kind of a U. Okay. Make kind of a U with your burlap. Okay. And then press it down. So I said, this is super easy. Press it. Press it. Make sure you're getting, make sure you're trying to get it halved. That's pretty much what it should be, like you're doing half and half like that. And then once you do that, all you do is you just scrunch it, just like we did on the other video. All we do is scrunch it. Let's turn this over. It might make it a little bit easier for us. And scrunch it. Okay? And it's going to start looking like that. I'm going to try to do at least 2 sections for you so you can see it really quick. And I keep trying to make shorter videos. Okay, and I'm just scrunching it up and pushing. See, that is so cute already. And how simple is that? That is just, I'm telling you all, if you want to start with a wreath, go to the dollar store, get you one of these Dollar Tree frames, and you know, just spend a couple, maybe $6-7 on some burlap. Unfortunately, I don't think the dollar store has burlap yet. I wouldn't be surprised if it's coming though. The dollar store is starting to sell just about any and everything. It's becoming really popular for crafting type stuff. But if they did, I would tell you to go there. But a dollar frame, a few dollars for some burlap, and you can always couple this with a pretty kind of burlap accent ribbon, and I'll do that in the end. But I want this really tight. Okay. Really, really tight. That way it does not come loose. And it makes some really tight, pretty tight ruffles. Okay. So just keep scrunching, keep scrunching, keep scrunching, keep pulling, keep scrunching. Alright, we're already almost halfway done with that. So see, and imagine we're going to put some more there. Almost done with this section. We want it really tight and try to keep it even. So I'm just pulling up, and it's already pretty tight right there. Push it down some more. Okay. Look at how full that is. And this is just one roll of burlap. You could probably not even put another one on there. I was going to, but we'll kind of see. Alright. So I want to make sure that's really, really tight in there. You know, all these little edges like this. We'll cut that at the end. I try not to mess with those too much. Okay, so I think that's pretty good for the first one. It's nice and tight. I'll show you the back. Some of those could have been pulled a little bit more, but that's okay. I don't think they're going to come out. Let's pull that out. So, okay. So that's why you want it nice and tight. And this will be clipped, and then I'll pull that in, you know, once we go all the way around with that. Okay. So you just, once you get to this next one, you do the exact same thing. Okay. That's why I had to kind of do some surgery on it. I had to mend it together right there. But that's okay because you will not be able to see that. Alright, so just pull it, half it again, the U shape, and scrunch it. You can already see it starting to look really nice, starting to come together. I've been singing that song all day long. I don't know why. Okay, I'm going to sit that there. I'm going to go ahead and open up another one because I want you to see me tie it together on the end. And if you want, you could probably hot glue this together on the end. But I usually just tie it. That's what I did with the last one. The last wreath that I made, I just tied it together. And I don't even measure to make sure it's even or anything like that. Okay, so tie it once there, and then I'll do it again over here. I love the fall. I love the colors of fall. And then the fact that, you know, we're getting close to Christmas. And I get to make all my neat little Christmas doodads. I don't like that. Okay. I was going to try to do it the other way, but let's just do it like this. Two. Promise myself this is not going to be a long video. Okay, so here we go. Sorry y'all had to watch me do all of that. Okay, so I'll just snip that a little bit. Alright, and then I'm going to keep going with that. Okay, and I'll go all the way so you can see that you should not be able to see that part because it's in the middle. Right, and the middle is where the U shape is. I keep getting caught on this thing right here from where I mended it. Again, I had to do surgery on it in 2 places, but that's okay. It only cost me $1 and it was fixable, so there was no harm done in that. Okay. So there's the 2 spots right there. And I'm going to push that down. Okay, and then see as you push it down, once you bring the new part back up, you won't be able to see that. Not in the front, you'll see it in the back. And if you can see it a little bit, you can always see. I see a little bit right there, but that's an easy fix. Okay, so you're just going to keep going with the U and halving it all the way around, bringing it up through there, and then pushing it, scrunching it down really tight. Make sure you pull it all the way up and through and scrunch it. Okay, about half and half on each side of that wire frame, and scrunch it. Okay, so see how that's starting to look? And like I said, go ahead and cut that little piece off. Alright, I can see a little bit of that orange right there, but I can fix that. I'll cover that up really good, or I can cut it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this part, and then I'll be back in just a few minutes and show you how it looks finished. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and I'm almost to the end. I'm trying to use up this last little bit of roll so I don't have anything extra. I really don't want any extra burlap left from this one little roll, because I don't know what I would use it for later on. So I'm trying to get it to work if I can. If not, then I will just cut it, but I'm hoping I won't have to. It's kind of gotten twisted up a little bit here, but it didn't take me long. I mean, it's literally maybe 15-20 minutes to do this. Okay, I'm gonna pull it out a little bit because it did get twisted up on me. But this did not take very long at all. I'm surprised. Most of my other wreaths, my deco meshes and all that kind of stuff, you know, it takes a while to do those. So I'm just trying to pull this through here. And that I may not be able to use this little bit that I have left on here. We shall see. I wanted you to see all the way up to the very end. So I have about that much left on here. Okay. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to be able to use all of that. So I'm just going to cut that. And my nails, they just keep breaking on me. I'm going to have to cut this. Okay, and as you can see, that's where we started. Okay. So I'm just bringing this, I cut that and I'm bringing it around, and I'll probably try to secure this on here some kind of way. I don't want this to come off. It's in there pretty tight. I don't think it would come off, but to be on the safe side, I'm just gonna tie that like that, and then I'll cut it and maybe swing it around there so it doesn't stick out as much. Might be able to hide that in some of the ruffles. Or again, I just may cut it. I haven't even taken off this yet. Let's take that off. Okay, so here it is. And I thought I was going to have to do another layer, because that's on this one right here, and there's still this part right here. But actually, once you fluff it out some, I don't think I'm going to need to put any more on there. Just going to pull this through a little bit right there. You can do that on the back side. If you see some that need to be pulled through a little bit more, you can do that. Again, I don't concern myself too much with the back part because this will be against a wall or a door. You won't be able to see it, but just to make it look a little bit neater, if you need to do that, you can pull that. But there it is. And this part right here, you can just pull these out. You can pull these ruffles out a little bit. The tighter, that's one thing I noticed. The tighter that you can get your ruffle, the better. It just looks a lot better. You have the option of, kind of pulling these out a little bit and spreading them a little bit more. Like that. So I actually like that the way it is. I'll probably maybe again, since fall is coming up, maybe get a few flowers and put on here, or put a bow somewhere on there. But I actually like it really just like that. But these burlap wreaths, they're very versatile. So you can do all kind of things with them. The sky's the limit, so to speak. Whatever you want to do, and it doesn't even have to be fall stuff. You can put anything on here. This could literally be your all season, every holiday wreath. You can just take stuff on and off of here. Just make sure you use twist ties and not any type of hot glue or something like that. But I hope you liked the video. Pretty simple. I hope you try it too. If you do, please leave me comments down below. I'm gonna hang this up so you can see it up on the door. But if you try it, leave me comments down below. You can post your pictures of ones that you've done. My Facebook page is Bless the Craft Designs. I do also have a shop page. I'll link all those things down below. Thank you for watching the video. Please make sure you subscribe if you have not already done so I can keep these videos going. Like it and share it to whatever social media that you're on. As always, be blessed.